All right.
No, we need it so we can write the crap. Not right now.
What are you doing?
Right now.
How do you want
That's your quarter sheet. How do you want to be remembered? Or what do you remember? Oh, or what do you want to be remembered for?
Okay, are you good to finish? Taylor, did you share yours? No. Share it.
Clem would like to share.
No, I won't.
Okay.
An outgoing, fun person.
What do you want to be remembered for? You don't want people to forget
Bree,
you.
what do you want to be remembered for?
But
What? What did he say?
fun shirts.
Robbie, what do you want to
I'm
be
going to be a
remembered?
successful farmer. Most.
Mitch, what'd you put?
As a great American.
Harley?
Outgoing person.
Let's be honest, America sucks.
Monica?
Okay.
I don't even have any.
What do you want to be remembered by?
I don't know. What do we put in without it?
Real movies. Can't put them
That's something you should put some thought into.
Can't put movies.
10 foot of a sticker to the floor. No, without it.
Yeah. Okay, then, open your student summaries.
You can ask other computers.
No.
It's always good to be nice to the teacher, right, Justin? It's always good to be nice to the teacher.
Ooh, you got a donut. What if there's drugs in it?
Okay.
After graduating from high school, he went to Columbia University and led into scholarships and things from writing a poem to review.
Those beautiful feelings.
Good.
In 1903, he won the Harlem Gold Medal of Literature, and he was first recognized as an important learner in the 1920s. And his first prize in poetry was in the Opportunity magazine literary contest.
This is like when people first. Yeah, like.
Do I need to take that?
Yeah, put it away.
Cool.
Different orders.
We have a video.
Oh, turn it, you're gonna have to turn it up, sorry. The knob on the, right in front of your shoulder. There you go, yep.
The Harlem Renaissance was an African-American cultural movement that began in the 1920s and lasted through the early 1930s. It was named for the center of the movement, which was in Harlem, a neighborhood in New York City. It's important to note with the Harlem Renaissance that people finally began to take African-American literature seriously. They began to garner significant attention, even from white publishers and critics. Although it initially focused on literature, it evolved to encompass African-American music, theater, art, and politics.
One of the primary individuals who deeply impacted African-American literature was Langston Hughes. The noted poet, novelist, and playwright had a profound influence in the Harlem Renaissance. Langston Hughes was born in 1902 in Joplin, Missouri. As his father abandoned the family when Langston was still very young, he moved to Lawrence, Kansas, where he spent most of his childhood. There is now an elementary school named after him in Lawrence.
His mother spent most of his childhood searching for employment, so Hughes was raised by his grandmother. It was through her that he learned the African-American oral tradition of storytelling. His grandmother also created a home environment that upheld racial pride. This deeply impacted Langston. In fact, his later poems and novels embodied the unique fusion of racial pride and storytelling.
Langston began writing while he was in grammar school, and his accomplishments were quickly recognized when he was designated as the class poet. However, Langston had to fight against African-American stereotypes even when they worked in his favor. He stated, "I was a victim of stereotype. There were only 2 of us Negro kids in the whole class, and our English teacher was always stressing the importance of rhythm and poetry. Well, everyone knows, except us, that all Negroes have rhythm, so they elected me as class poet."
Langston went on to write many works that held deep significance in the Harlem Renaissance. One was The Negro Speaks of Rivers, which became Hughes' signature poem. It first appeared in The Crisis, which was the official magazine of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, which was founded by W.E.B. Du Bois. It also appeared in his first book of poetry, The Weary Blues, in 1926. I've known rivers. I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of blood in human veins. My soul has grown deep, like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans, and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep, like the rivers.
Langston's ideology also evolved throughout his life. At one time, his ideals were Marxist. He even had to testify in Joseph McCarthy's trials in 1953 that he was not a communist. He spoke often in his poetry about America, or about the American dream, and yet also about the difficulty people have grasping it. One of his poems, Let America Be America Again, embodies his ideals and desire for America to truly be free and equal. Let America be America again. Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the pioneer on the plain, seeking a home where he himself is free. America never was America to me. Let America be the dreamers dreamed. Let it be that great, strong land of love, where never kings connive nor tyrants scheme, that any man be crushed by one above. It never was America to me. But let my land be a land where liberty is crowned with no false patriotic wreath, but opportunity is real and life is free. Equality is in the air we breathe. There's never been equality for me, nor freedom in this homeland of the free.
There's a little song that we sing in our movement down in the South. I don't know if you've heard it, but it has become the theme song. We shall overcome.
Okay. Like a lot of the like one common like topic that I thought is like brain,
Just hit escape.
Adulthood background. Hughes worked various odd jobs before serving as a senior as a crewman on board the SS Malone and spending 6 months struggling to West African American hero Hughes at the SS Malone for temporary stay.
This is the first poem. We'll read it and then we're going to annotate it as a class.
Okay, it's called The Dream Keeper. Bring me all of your dreams, you dreamer. Bring me all of your heart melodies. And I may wrap them in a blue crown cloth, away from the 2 rough fingers of the world.
Yeah. So we do the array. How do you get that? Is that just on the...
What do you want to do?
That writing thing like we did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which one is it?
Here.
Harley?
I'm thinking how to phrase it.
And who is me?
I think he's saying he wants like all the African Americans to share their dreams of the future and their freedom.
To what?
To share their dreams of like the future and the freedom that they have.
I think it's kind of interesting, he says, you dreamer, like he's saying, I know you're a dreamer. You know, he asserted that, said it.
I think because, I mean, I think he knew that the rest of them wanted the freedom, but, like, so he's like kind of trying to like talk to each of them through
Yeah, there's a direct address there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And who is that me? You say, or the he that you were just talking about, he is addressing. Who do you think that is? Who's the speaker here?
himself.
Langston Hughes? Okay,
Is it,
could be.
I don't know. He probably knew he was he was a figure that people looked up to, so he's saying,
Could be. Evaluate that throughout the rest of your poem, too.
did I just quit out of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well,
You can write it down.
yeah, you can write with a marker, although hit the escape or the exit down below if you click on it. And then the exit down below, or there you go. Click on the thing again, it should pop up.
We'll just, we'll just write it. Bring me all your heart melodies. Yeah, I don't understand it.
Like in everything that you have desires, like everything that you want.
And melodies are what?
Songs.
Songs, yeah. Your heart songs, and when your heart is singing, what is it doing?
Happy.
What's that?
It's happy.
It's happy, okay. Sometimes, can your heart sing
Bad.
mournfully though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just,
I wanna hear what you say first, no, I,
I think it's just like, that's like a, what is it, is an analogy for, like, your desires, like,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, I think melodies is one of those words that has a really positive connotation, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, yeah, if I was gonna go with sad songs, I think people will go like dirge or
Lament.
lament, something like that. A melody to me is bring me your heart happiness, you know. And you ask for the dreams and the heart melodies.
that I may wrap them in a blue cloud cloth. And I think this is like somewhere where they're safe. Like, yeah.
What does the rest of the class think?
Their comfort.
Yeah. Robbie, what do you think?
I agree.
What literary device does he seem to be using here? It throughout the whole poem.
Imagery.
Imagery is one. Mm-hmm. You definitely see that picture. Is he really wanting to wrap them in a cloth? Okay, what's another word that we would use? Kind of like an analogy, or a... Think back on your literary devices that we've talked about. He's not saying something like a blue cloud cloth. He's saying wrapping them in a blue cloud cloth. Yes, very good.
A what?
Metaphor.
Yeah. Away from the two rough fingers of the world.
Oh,
What?
what's different there?
Yeah.
Is it,
What?
what should it be? It's not TWO, rough fingers of the world.
It's not?
Go back to your interpretation, or your original, all the way back.
Oh.
Ruin the whole poem.
What do you think that means?
That the world is rough.
Okay, well you could like just take that out. It's kind of a confusing. It doesn't, I don't know. To me, it doesn't really like flow in there.
Yeah, it's an awkward sound, isn't it? Two rough fingers.
Like, yeah. Like,
The
I mean,
fingers that are,
if I had like seen it written on paper, I'd try to think, well, I did it, I'd think two.
yeah. And why might he have used that, possibly? What does,
Saying that the world's extra harsh.
Yeah,
Eve-
said that was good.
yeah, and that even the sound, it's a harsh sound, isn't it? It doesn't
Yeah.
sound right. Yeah, so his diction, his choice of words emphasizes that roughness, that it doesn't sound right, it isn't right, it's too rough.
Okay, and then to like wrap this up, what are two things that you would keep away from those rough fingers of the world?
Dreams. So what would you?
Tyler, what do you think?
Dreams.
Something else besides the dream.
Children.
Family.
Good.
And those are all things that you cherish and care about.
Oh.
Was
said Paul.
Okay. And then, since this poem uses like a lot of imagery, yeah, just do a little worksheet. You're gonna draw like what comes to mind, like the images that come to mind when you read this poem.
Dang it, I put my pencil away.
You can't draw.
You want one?
I'm bad at drawing.
Do your best.
I'm graded on how good it is.
You're graded on your artistic ability. Okay, right there.
Yeah, that looks better. I've got markers.
No, I just moved over there.
Can I have a color pencil?
Yes,
I
Robbie.
need a black and a blue. First, a yellow.
Camera on, so do you guys want the other one on or you want? We're good. We're fun.
The email that I sent.
I put one of the videos on for the dreams.
Oh, okay, because I didn't know if, since they're drawing images, if they wanted to hear that with the dream paper. Because one of the videos was that.
E.D. Well, just kind of. Okay.
Like right there. You said.
What are some images that you're drawing?
That's really good.
Heart singing.
I have a
Heart
picture
singing.
of the world. And coming out of it says like hate, war, death, and sickness. That's representing the part, how it says too rough of a world. And there's people coming to him. And he's saying, come to me, because he talks about coming to him and he'll wrap them up.
That's good. Yes. Oh.
Hey, baby.
Mine has a person with their heart singing, and he's telling these people to come to him, and they have little bubbles that have their dreams in it.
Oh.
Derek, what did you draw?
I have an image in my head that the dreams and melody of the other people are coming to him while he's wrapped in a big cloud blanket, and there's a giant hand that's coming from the sky.
Oh. Very good. I like that.
What did you draw?
Oh, very similar.
My hand there, I was thinking like that, is that holding out that hand, forgive it to me kind of thing. Then I was trying to get like the world's roughness kind of coming at it, but he's got it all protected, I like it. But that hand, I wondered why that hand came to my mind.
Robbie, what'd you draw?
I'm just coloring.
Come on.
What?
What came to your mind?
Let's do something you I did. Can I try this little blue cloth thing? They put like 3 cameras outside of it.
Autumn, what did you draw?
I drew the big hand.
Like, are you staying focused?
Sending like a heart and string.
Going through my email, seeing if I can find stuff.
And third wall in between the hand.
Move this.
Like that, just a guy with a butterfly now.
And the world walking.
Good. Okay, we'll look at another poem that he wrote about dreams.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a video of like
Him reading it.
Reading.
Stop.
Bring me all of your dreams, you dreamers. Bring me all of your heart melodies, that I may wrap them in a blue cloud cloth, away from the too rough fingers of the world. And that is what poetry may do. Wrap up your dreams, protect and preserve them, hold them, until maybe they come true. Columbus dreamed of finding a new world. He found it. Edison dreamed of light, more light, and he made light. All the progress that human beings have made on this old earth of ours grew out of dreams. That is why it is wise, I should think, to hold fast to dreams. For if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field, frozen with snow.
It's not cooperating with you.
Okay. So we're gonna annotate it. I think this will be a little bit easier.
wait, go back.
Number 2. Which one I had to do?
Dreams, hold fast to dreams for dreams die, life is broken, text not fly. Hold fast to dreams for when dreams go, life is a barren field, I feel like this poem is like more sad than the other one, like it's more truthful.
Yeah, the other one kind of shows more hope, and this one's kind of saying like the
Reality.
consequences if you just don't really. Yeah.
Don't express what you have to say.
Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. What do you think? I mean, if you don't have any like goals in life, then you're not gonna, you have nothing to, yeah, you just have nothing to like look forward to. And like he says a broken winged bird that cannot fly, like you said, like kind of like a vegetable, you just don't really do anything.
And how sad.
Yeah.
Whenever, how many of you have ever seen a bird with a broken wing or a bird that's injured and can't fly?
I don't like helpless.
Oh, has anyone ever seen that?
Yeah.
And doesn't it make you go, oh, it's sad, isn't it? It brings in us a sad feeling. It is nature though, isn't it?
How about that word fast? You guys,
Hold fast, like
Don't let him go.
Don't stop.
do it like right away, like don't wait.
because I thought too, I mean, that fast has a double meaning, you know? I mean, it does mean like right away, like do it right now. But also, have you ever heard, you know, something holding fast, like the word fasten?
Breakfast.
Hold it strong.
Tight, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
So I think it's kind of a double.
Song, don't stop believing comes
Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow.
Life is sad if you don't have dreams.
And like these dreams again are kind of like, you know what, like Langston Hughes' dream was always for equality and for everybody to be free, so he's kind of creating like a stage for other blacks to, you know, like hold on to those dreams, because, and it kind of like, and yesterday's W.E. Du Bois or whatever he said, where was it?
With the land?
Yeah.
The
yeah,
land of-
They're not totally free yet, but they will soon be.
Good.
It's that dream connection, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the connection to the land of this nation.
Yeah, that his father cried and his mother died.
Mhm. So it was talking about the land and the nation. What kind of connection do you see specifically in his metaphor that he uses? How that can connect to the land or nation of America?
It's just gonna dry up if there's no,
Like your
Yeah.
dreams will be covered up by.
yeah,
What does that word barren mean?
like desolate and ugly.
And non-productive.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, on a document, just annotate. Yeah, whichever one like, yeah, spoke to you more, like you understood better, just share it with one of us.
Do what?
So will they have to get to your PowerPoint?
Yeah.
In order
on
to get to the
class-
text.
on
What are we doing?
the
Okay.
game-free page.
Annotating one of the poems.
Whichever one you thought was,
Oh,
yeah.
Allison, use that one that's right there. Because I'm signed in there, so. Do you want them to annotate it, or do you want them to give their interpretation, or both?
Yeah,
What they got out of it.
yeah, and, yeah, annotate it, like, kinda like what we did together, and then,
Like summarize.
yeah, write how it like, a
Make
blank,
a copy of the document.
blank document.
Can she just abuse this one?
Probably.
If you make it look big, I don't get it.
Doesn't work.
And yeah, and then say how you, it like, kinda changed your view of like this whole, no, this is a PowerPoint.
What do you make copy of?
That's just on a blank document.
What do you want us to call it? Come on.
What's wrong with that computer?
What's that? Oh, yeah, it's broken.
Caitlin,
This
what are you
week.
calling this?
Just dreams.
And we have to say what
And then you have to go down
Yeah,
a bit to
just
get
pick,
to their
pick which
lesson
one
plan.
you want, cause we did two. Pick which one you thought, you know,
Next
you
one
can do
should
it
be-
better,
yeah.
like,
So go down a little bit more.
that you
A
understood.
little bit more.
yeah, that you understood or
There you go.
like spoke to you more.
Yep. Yep. Break it up, boys.
Yeah, three of us.
Okay, so you need to get to the lesson plan.
Right here. Don't worry.
Well, but you're supposed to be on that, so you're picking one of the poems.
We're supposed to be
You guys need help?
On today's lesson plan.
Do we do dreams or do we
Or
do?
one of those
You can
get
do
today's lesson
either one,
plan.
Which one's
whichever,
short?
whichever one, well, they're both about the same one.
Which
I'll
one's
take your pictures.
The date today.
The 8th.
We explain and annotate.
Yeah, just annotate like by stanza, like, oh, well, it's all, just do it as one big thing, they're all gonna.
and go down to their lesson plan. Yep, so then click on that PowerPoint, the link right there. And then choose one of the poems, either Dreams or Dreamkeeper.
Why'd you make a copy of it? I was supposed to.
Well, you can, well, is this the one you're going to do? So you could copy that text and then put that into your Google Doc. If you want to.
Robbie, are you getting it?
Okay, so after we do what we think is or share it with one of us.
I'm very close out of it.
It's done. I said you need to read it. It's graded.
Oh, I didn't notice that this computer was freezing out.
Oh, Mitch. You're being robbed.
I get my almonds in 4 minutes.
Teacher.
Robbie knows stealing.
Swiper knows swiping. Swiper knows.
Boy, there's a flashback.
You can't give up, but it is falling.
Never give up. What is that? We have to hold on to. What did he go in?
This little thing. Never say never. You done?
Alright, that's what
Do I need to
My
check
dad.
it? No, go away.
It was the funniest.
Never tell a teacher to go away.
Hey, is this right?
She wrote on me, the teacher wrote on me.
Are you
Violent harassment. I don't get how.
Did we do a good job?
A+ quality.
Very good.
You guys should all go.
Did you want to wrap up with your
I think
hot
that-
question?
So did this like change, like,
Yeah, you're like, how do you want to be remembered, like, in that, like.
Did it make you think of like,
make different choices?
And how do you think Langston Hughes is remembered? Or for what do you think he's?
And I think he was like a pursuer. Like I'd say that because
he's a motivator.
yeah, and I think he worked like his life to create like a stage for others who weren't maybe as like,
Assertive.
yeah, and like courageous as he was.
Okay, good.